Hello, we are live. Welcome to my channel.
Inviting possibilities.
That's right. And I completed my 30-day challenge yesterday. So now I got to figure out, I guess, what my next challenge is. But for now, just showing up and continuing to share the message. The messages from the cards. And Dorian has chosen
The Good Tarot
by Colette Baron-Reid. Awesome deck. Two people. Oh, yay. Okay. So, I'm just going to jump right in. It's late. We still have a homework to do. And I honestly wasn't even sure I was going to do a video tonight because I was like, 30 days. How about I take a break? But then this guy, he continues to help encourage me to go for it. And this is what I want to do. It's fun and helps put me in a good space. So going for it. Do you want to pick the card?
Yes.
Okay. Fan them out, and he's gonna pick the one. What do we have?
5 of Air.
5 of Air. Let me see that picture. Ooh.
It's like a dancing angel.
Yeah. Yeah, she's dancing with the birds in the sky, with the doves. 5 of Air, so that'd be like 5 of Swords in a regular tarot deck. And I opened right to it. Do you want to read it? Ooh.
Conflict is a good way to...
Wait, read this part first.
Oh.
Tension?
Tension, conflict.
Tension and conflict. Uh-oh.
Conflict is a good way to see my motives and inventions.
Intentions.
I can use this experience to grow into a more authentic version of myself. It's not important to win.
It's not important to win.
It's important to have integrity.
Yeah.
Other people have different ways of thinking and may not always be in agreement with me. I open to this opportunity to live and let live.
To live and let live. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's saying it's time to go to bed. Yeah, there might be some tension and conflict going on if you're watching this. You might have something in your life that you're struggling with. And this is really saying it is not so important to try and be right. It's sort of that agree to disagree kind of thing. It's like, well, everybody has their points of view, and not everybody is in the same place of agreement. And that's okay. There's a reason there are 7.5 billion people on the planet. We're not all meant to be the same. We're not all meant to think the same. And like it said, it's not about winning. It's just, I think I've chosen the compassion card a couple of times, and it's really more about having compassion for people wherever they might be in their journey. And sometimes it's hard. Like if you're a bit of a control freak like me, you might want to be like, wake up, or I don't agree and you suck, or I don't know. But it's more about tapping into the unconditional love, the looking for the similarities between you and another person, even if you're having the headbutting, to realize that maybe there's truth to what you both are thinking and feeling and saying, and letting that be okay, and then stepping away into your own lane. All right, he's picked 2 more cards already. So I guess we're doing a 3-card reading. What's the next one? Let's see.
7 of water.
7 of water. So 7 of cups. 7 of water. Let me see. What do we have going on there? Oh, that's pretty. I'm a big fan of the ocean and marine life. All right.
Imagination, fantasy, artistic endeavors, co-creative abilities unleashed. Now is the time to tune in to the infinite possibilities
Yes.
that exist and begin to play with them. Everything begins in the world of imagination, and I seize the opportunity to dream. I allow my intuition and desire to blend in an alchemical way, forming something new. Castles in the air can become castles on the ground when I released rigidity. Bend the rules and remain flexible and open. Limitations and boundaries give way to manifestation. Manifestation. Spirit never doubts the power of possibility, and neither will I.
The power of possibility. That's the kind of the main underlying theme of my channel, inviting possibilities. There are so many okay. there are infinite possibilities when we open ourselves to them. And the more open we can be, the more is able to come to us, to flow into us. What? Okay, so plug it in. Okay. What's really interesting is the last card to this card are mirroring kind of what I said in my reading yesterday, and kind of what the message that keeps coming up, which is we are stepping into this new place in our lives, the really learning to embrace these possibilities that I've been talking about. And when we do that, when we step onto a new path and begin to change our own paradigm, it's going to freak some people out. And especially people who are used to us showing up in a certain way, who expect us to feed into a particular dynamic that maybe you've had with them. And now, as you step on to this new path and step away from the old, people are gonna have some trouble with that, and of people, and unfortunately loved ones. This seems to happen when people kind of begin to step into their true authenticity. I've heard the story over and over again, and it's simply because when we are doing this, we are literally raising our vibration. And so where we used to vibrate at the same level with people, now we're here. And it's not a hierarchical thing. It's just that we're not on the same plane anymore. And so the people who are down here, they just naturally fall away because they don't resonate in the same way anymore. And the 7 of water is just, I mean, it's amazing. Like castles in the air become castles on the ground. Like we can literally begin to manifest, realize our dreams and desires in a very palpable, materialistic way, and in a good sense, materialistic in a good sense. So, how about what's the last card? What do we got?
9 of Earth.
9 of Earth. Ooh, this is the 9 of Pentacles. And I am pretty sure this is about, oh, I like that. This is about being sovereign to oneself, really standing in your power, really relying on yourself. Let's see what it says, though. Disciplined,
self-reliance, reliable resources, restraint, and self-control.
Yeah.
The final stone placed in the foundation.
Mm.
I know I can rely on myself in spirit. There are many tools at my disposal, and I use my resources wisely.
Solidifying
the foundation of my security in the material world. I am diligent and disciplined, focused on completing the work I began long ago. I stick to my program, trusting that the plan is unfolding before me exactly as Spirit intended.
Yes. So, yes, disciplined self-reliance. It really is about, owning your work in the world and how you show up, how you choose to show up. And the final stone placed in the foundation. It's like this is also speaks to some of what I've said in previous readings, which is as we move forward, our path is solid. And this is saying that it's solid because of the fact that we can truly rely on ourselves, that maybe we have fallen into quicksand in the past because we weren't following our intuition. We weren't listening to that most authentic part of ourselves. We were, being sheeple, basically, following the masses and doing what other people wanted or what we felt that other people wanted. And now it's all about really focusing on, it says focusing on completing the work we began long ago. So again, this is kind of speaking to maybe there was an inkling, something that was stirred in you a long time ago that maybe you thought, gosh, it'd be really fun to do that. But, I can't because I have this job or this family or these, can't even think of the word. Things in my life that I can't give up on. I can't leave to follow this thing that is really calling to me. And I'll use myself as an example. I really have loved tarot and oracle cards for a long time. And I always thought it would be fun to be able to give readings as my career, but I never really did much about it. I don't know a ton about them. I'm not a super strong reader like some people are. And so I was just always like, I need to go and get a paycheck and do the job thing. And now I'm at a place where I'm like, this is fun. This makes me feel good. Like, even if nobody watches me, even if nobody is a part of what I'm doing, it's a passion project. And honestly, I say that, but I feel like if I am following this dream that it's going to lead somewhere because it's where my focus is. It's the law of attraction. It's what you put your attention on is what eventually is brought into reality. And when you're really focusing on something that really lights you up and speaks to you, then it puts you in this place. Abraham Hicks calls it the vortex, where you just feel awesome and you feel lit up, and it's like nothing can stop you. And that's the place of infinite possibilities. And that's where you can just hit the ground running and manifest like a maniac. Miracles upon miracles. That's what I keep saying. So awesome reading, and the message just keeps coming in, and it's so clear. And anyway, yeah, I'm excited. So thank you for being here, for joining us. And do you have any final words you would like to say? So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Enjoy the video.
Thanks for being here. Have a great night, a great tomorrow, and we will see you on the next video. Mwah. Bye.